Alexa, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck, if the woodchuck could chuck wood.
What's going on, everybody? You already know, this your boy Juan, and today I'm gonna do a review of the Amazon Echo and the Amazon Echo Dot. Now, for those of you who have never heard of the Amazon Echo, this is basically a personal assistant for your home. You could think about it as Siri or Google, but just not on your phone, but as a physical device on your home. Okay? Now, I've owned the Amazon Echo for about 6 months already, and I picked up two of these Echo Dots about 2 months ago. So I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown, tell you guys the features that I found most useful, features that I use on an everyday basis, because there is a lot of things out there that this device can do. We're just not gonna go through all of them. We'll leave that for another video. Let's start by talking about the price. The Amazon Echo is running for about $180 on Amazon, and the Amazon Echo Dot is running for $50. Now, if you guys decide to go and get yourself one of these, I do suggest that you pair it with one or two of these dots. You do want to place these around your home because that way you're going to get the most out of this device. The Amazon Echo is a little bit more expensive because it also works as a speaker. You can hook these up to your phone via Bluetooth or use one of the streaming services that this device can hook up to, which is Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, you name it. Now, I find the quality of this device very good. It is plastic, but it does not feel cheap. This is very solid. It does have some weight to it, and it has pretty good sound. The Amazon Echo does have speakers going all around the device, so you are going to get 360-degree sound from the Echo. The Echo Dot is another story. It's a little lighter, it does feel a bit cheaper, but it serves the same function. You might not get as good a quality sound as you do get on the Echo, but this will get the job done if you basically just wanted to call demands, set alarms, set timers, etc. Now, for $180, it might sound a bit steep, but if you think about it, a lot of those Bluetooth speakers out there are running for $200, $300. Now, this is a Bluetooth speaker as well as a personal assistant, so I find the price very reasonable. So how do you get these devices to work? Okay, there's two ways. There's physical buttons on the top of these devices. You have a mute button if for whatever reason you don't want the device to be listening to your conversations or whatever. They do have a mute button. If for some reason you guys cannot talk to the device, there is a physical button at the top, a command button, which you press and the device will wait for your command. On the Amazon Echo Dot, we have a volume up and a volume down button. And on the Echo, you have a volume ring, which you turn left or right to turn the volume up or down. So those are the physical buttons, guys. Now, the main feature of this device is being able to talk to it. The Amazon Echo does have a keyword, which is Alexa. Once you say it, the device will be listening to you, waiting for your command. As same as the physical features, you are able to turn the volume up and down or mute it by just talking to the device itself. Alexa, turn the volume to 8. Both the Echo and the Echo Dot have an LED ring at the top, which changes colors depending on the command. Volume up and down turns the ring white, mute turns the ring red, and a command will turn it blue. Alexa. Now, the speakers on the Echo are very good. The device does have a 360 degrees, like I said, speakers going around. It does have really good bass. It has really good sound. I own a Jawbone Jambox, a Bose color sound speaker, and I can say it's not as par as with the Bose, but it's quite up there. The sound quality is good. It's not great, but I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Now, one thing that I really don't like about this device is that it does have to stay plugged into the wall. This is not chargeable, so you guys do have to find a place where you're gonna set this and basically not move it around. That's the only downside that I see about this being a speaker, but other than that, it works fine. Now, setting up this device is very easy, guys. Once you buy this, you turn this on. It is gonna prompt you to download the app. You're just gonna follow the basic setup. It's gonna guide you step by step. It's nothing major. It's basically just hooking up the device to your Wi-Fi because this works through the internet, guys. That's why it's able to pull up all this information from the database that Amazon has. Think about it as Google before your house. You will have this set up in about 3 to 5 minutes and you're ready to go. So yeah, guys, this device is very sleek. This will look great in any part of the home that you want to put it on. The kitchen, the living room, the bedroom, whatever. I personally have the Amazon Echo on the living room. I have an Echo Dot on the kitchen, and I have another Echo Dot in my room. I believe that the point of this device is basically being able to walk into your house and just talk to it. You don't want to think about, oh, I gotta go over there and talk to Alexa, or I gotta come to the room and talk to her. No, that's why I do recommend, guys, that if you guys get an Echo or a Dot, you guys get a few of them. You want to be able to just walk into your house and just talk to it. So now I want to talk about the functions and the features that I myself find most useful and that I use on an everyday basis. On the Amazon Echo app, there is a section which they call skills. You can think about them as apps for the Amazon Echo. You can teach it how to play cards. There are recipe skills that you can download so the Echo will tell you the recipe as you cook, etc. But I'm going to talk about the ones that I enjoy the most, that I use the most. Now, one of the things that I enjoy is controlling my Philips Hue light system that I have on my living room. I am going to show you guys a few clips of how that works, but basically I'm able to turn the lights on and off as I walk in the house, as I leave the house. I'm able to turn on each light individually. Unfortunately, as of right now, Alexa won't let me change the color on the lights, but you are able to do that through the app. I find it fun and at the same time very useful. Sometimes on your way out, it's just easier to just tell Alexa to turn off the lights and she will do it. So let me show you guys a few of the ways that Alexa is able to control my Philips Hue light system on the living room. Alexa, turn the living room lights off.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the light strip on.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the TV light on.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the living room lights off.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the living room lights on.
Okay.
My Philips Hue light system consists of 4 Philips Hue lights, a light strip, and what they call a Hue Bloom, which illuminates a wall. If you guys liked it and you want to purchase some yourself, I am going to write down some links on the bottom section so you guys can go ahead and purchase some for yourself. They're functional and they make the living space a little bit more fun. Now, the Amazon Echo is also able to set up timers and alarms. You come home and you're ready to hit the sack, and it's just easier to just tell Alexa to wake you up at a certain time or set a timer for whatever reason. Let's try it out. Alexa, can you wake me up at 7 a.m. tomorrow?
Alarm set for 7 a.m.
Also in the morning, if you're running late, you know you have to be at the house in half an hour, you can tell Alexa to let you know when 30 minutes has gone by. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
So you're running late, you're running around the house, and let's say you have to call an Uber to wherever you gotta go. Alexa can also do that. Alexa is able to call an Uber and a Lyft for you, tell you how long it's gonna take the Uber to get here, the Lyft, and it's also gonna be able to tell you how long it's gonna take from where you're at to where you want to go. Let's try it out. Alexa, ask Lyft for a ride to work.
The nearest Lyft driver is 2 minutes away from your home. Getting a ride to work should take around 35 minutes. Should I call you Lyft?
No, thank you, Alexa. Pretty simple. That's one of the features that I myself also find very useful. Me myself, I'm always running late. I gotta take my dog out for a walk. I'm getting ready to go to work. So it's just easier for me to just tell Alexa, hey, you know what? Call Uber, call Lyft. While I'm still doing what I gotta do in order for me to hurry up and get to where I gotta go. So let's try another one. Let's say you're with your boys and you guys are watching the game and you guys want to hear some facts, or you guys want to know when the next game is going to be out. Alexa is able to tell you any sports facts that you guys ask it. Alexa, when's the next Chicago Bulls game?
The Bulls will play tonight at 7 p.m. away against the Knicks.
I'm watching that. Alexa, which NFL teams play this Saturday?
On Saturday, January 14th, 2017, the NFL games will be as follows. Atlanta Falcons versus Seattle Seahawks at 3:35 p.m. and New England Patriots versus Houston Texans at 7:15 p.m.
Another thing that Alexa can do is tell you the weather. She could tell you the weather of the day, or future days, and it can also tell you the weather of any place that you want to ask it to. Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Chicago, there will be intermittent clouds with a high of 28 and a low of 23.
Not too bad. Alexa, what's the weather in Miami, Florida?
Currently, in Miami, Florida, it's 73 degrees with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect partly sunny weather with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 69 degrees.
Oh, sounds lovely. I wish I was there right now. I also talked about the Bluetooth function of the Amazon Echo, but let's get a little bit more into detail. Like I said, you have two ways of listening to music. Hooking up the Amazon Echo to your Bluetooth or using one of the streaming services that already is compatible with Alexa. The one that I use the most is Spotify, so we can tell Alexa to play any song from Spotify. Alexa, play Future on Spotify.
Playing songs by Future from Spotify.
Oh. As you guys can see, for some reason, it decided to play on this one. The sound on this one is not that great, guys. Alexa, stop. Perfect time to compare the sound from this one to this one. Now let's try to get Alexa to play music on this device. Alexa, play 2 Chainz on Spotify.
Playing songs by 2 Chainz from Spotify.
Alright. Just like the ATM. Yeah, bond number 9.
Alexa, stop. So like I said, guys, I do recommend that you place the Echo Dot somewhere where you're going to be able to listen to the music from all over your house. This does have some good sound. It does have some good bass. I think that's also one of the main features of this device, being able to play music. Now, on top of all that, Alexa can also give you basic facts. Inches in a foot, ounces in the cup, etc. Let's try it out. Alexa, how many inches in the foot?
1 foot equals 12 inches.
Alexa, how many ounces in the cup?
1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces.
Alexa, what's 85 times 72?
85 multiplied by 72 is 6,120.
I knew that. No, I didn't. Alexa, what does spontaneous mean?
The term spontaneous has 2 different uses as an adjective. 1. Happening or
You guys get the
arising
point.
without
Alexa,
apparent
stop. Now you can tell Alexa to stop at any moment by just saying, Alexa, stop. Now let's go back to me running late for work. As always, sometimes you don't know how traffic's gonna be. You might have to hurry up. You might have to leave the house a little early. So every morning I tell Alexa to check how long it's gonna take me to get from my house to work. Alexa, check my commute to work.
The fastest route takes about 42 minutes via I-90 and I-55.
Okay. Now the next one is for all the people who go grocery shopping and once you're at the store, you can't seem to remember what you need at the house. You always end up coming back home and realizing that you forgot something. So the Amazon Echo is also able to set up a shopping list for you. You can be in the kitchen and you realize you're out of milk. So you just go ahead and tell Alexa, Alexa, add milk to my shopping list.
I've added milk to your shopping list.
Alexa, add eggs to my shopping list.
I added eggs to your shopping list.
Alexa, add Gatorade to my shopping list.
Gatorade added to your shopping list.
Alexa, add butter to my shopping list. Once you're at the store, you're able to pull up the app and you'll be able to see all the stuff that you have added to the shopping list. I find that very handy. If you guys want to stay up to date on the top news or whatever's going on around the world, you can ask Alexa to tell you the news. Alexa, tell me the news.
Here's your flash briefing. In the daily update from Engadget.
Welcome to In Case You Missed It, where good news, everybody.
Okay, Alexa,
We
stop.
found the
You guys get the point. Also, this is an Amazon device. So if you guys have an Amazon Prime account, you are able to shop through the Amazon Echo. But I do recommend that you guys be careful with this feature. Some of you guys have seen or heard that kids are ordering a lot of stuff through the Amazon Echo. So I suggest that if you guys have kids, you do not enable this feature. This feature has to be enabled through the app and the Amazon Prime account itself. I have not set it up for the simple fact that you don't really know if the Amazon Echo is ordering the right item that you want. So I mean, you guys can try it out if you want, but be careful with that feature. So as you guys can see, Alexa is able to do a lot of things. I mean, we can go on all day asking it a bunch of other stuff. But like I said, I just went through a few of the things that I find most useful, that I use on the everyday basis. And I mean, I'm pretty happy with the device. At the moment, Apple is working on a personal assistant device itself. Most likely it's going to work through Siri, but they are working on a standalone unit just like the Amazon Echo. Also, Google just released their own personal assistant. It came out about a few months ago, and it works also very similar to the Amazon Echo and Siri. You guys can think about it as Jarvis. For all you Marvel fans, you guys do know that Iron Man, Tony Stark, has a personal assistant in his lab. He's able to ask it anything, commands and whatever. And basically, guys, this is where it's gonna get to. So there it is, guys, the Amazon Echo and the Amazon Echo Dot. Now, I really enjoyed this device, guys. Right now, the technology is in its very early stages, but I mean, for what it can do, guys, I believe it's worth the price. Everyone that walks into my house, my nephews, other kids, I mean, they can't get enough of Alexa. They'll stand around it and just ask it questions. They're so impressed by it. People come in and they hear me talk to Alexa, and I mean, they seem pretty surprised. I can't believe a lot of people had not heard of this device. This device came out about 2 years ago. Just recently, Amazon's been pushing it a lot. They've sold over, I believe, 2 million units the last year alone. So this is gonna go somewhere, guys. This is the next phase of computing, okay? They say that every 10 years we go through a new technological advancement. It started with personal computers, laptops, home computers, okay? Then 10 years later, we moved on to cell phones, the personal computer in your pocket. Now the next phase is seamless computing. You're gonna be able to walk into any place and just seamlessly interact with the internet and technology. So, like I said, this is the beginning of the next computer phase, guys. It's still in its very early stages, but eventually it's gonna get there. If you guys enjoyed the video and you guys are into technology, into devices, hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit that like button. Write a comment in the section below. I take any types of criticism, good or bad. My main goal is to make these videos better and better for you guys. I want you guys to enjoy it just as much as I do enjoy filming it. So there it is, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.